Right, so welcome back to the DandyThat channel. In this video, I'm going to be going through the best settings, best performance you can have really. This is on the version down there, 1.16.220, and yeah, this is the 2021 updated version. I did do one a while ago, and yeah, this is going to be the updated one. So let's get into it. So you want to go into settings and then go into video. In video settings, and let's go through them. So we've got brightness, preferably 100. It's just better to see everything. This doesn't matter. Full screen, it's actually better without full screen. Technically, so do that, or if you're on PE or MCP, you can't really do that. This is on Windows 10, by the way. You want to go to hide people doll, and you want to turn that off. That's just like your character in the corner. You want to turn off screen animations. You want your HUD opacity to be 100. Your FOV, I'd turn that up like 80. I'd go have either 70 to 80 around there. If you want to do well in PvP, I guess that's good as well. So show autosave icon, turn that off. Outline selection, turn that on. In-game play names on. View bobbing, you can turn that off. It's not really needed. And camera shake off. Fancy leaves and bubbles, you can turn all them off. Beautiful skies off. Smooth lighting off. Fancy graphics off. And I'm not sure about FOV. I think that's just when you get speed, so you can either turn it off or off, but I prefer on because otherwise you might lose control with your character. So yeah, basically turn all them off, pretty much. Why? Classic. GUI scale, I'd turn that larger, I think. I think larger is better, but I prefer this one. And then render distance, you want to turn that all the way down. The farthest you can go. Mine is 8 chunks, but I swear you can go farther down, so do that. There's also particle render distance somewhere. It's not here for some reason, but turn that all the way down as well. Anti-aliasing, you want to put that to 1. And I think that's pretty good for video settings. Turning audio down might help, or off, that might be better if you're really struggling. If you go to global resources, downloading a texture pack actually might help because there's less colours and stuff, so it's more simpler to render. So I'd go for the simple pack. Try and download that one. I think that might help with FPS. So you download any like from a texture pack that's like simple. That may have texture packs like on mcpe.dl.com. I believe that's it for this. So I've gone into options in the Minecraft settings, and you have to do that via going to users, your user, and then local state, I think. App data, local packages, Microsoft, and then you just want to go into here. And you want to go into Minecraft PE and options, and there's some secret options here, like VSync, I'd turn that off, and max frame rate, which should also be off. And if you see any other out of place settings, then be sure to change them. Also, by clicking the Windows key and R, you can have this. If you're still struggling after that, go into if you're on Windows 10, do Windows key and R, and then you want to type in temp, and there's a load of files here which you don't need, and they're basically junk files, so you can get rid of them. And then yeah, your PC or whatever will be running much better. There's also %temp, which also has junk files in them, so get rid of them. And also prefetch, which also has files you don't need, so get rid of that. If you're on Windows 10 and still having problems, then be sure to go on settings on your thing and make sure it's updated. And there's also These are all Windows 10 settings just to help your PC in general. But you can turn off most of this stuff in general, privacy. You can turn off most of this, like the camera, microphone, notifications, turn them all off. And background apps, which you should turn all them off because you don't want stuff running in background. Also make sure game mode is on, and also delete any apps that you don't use anymore. So yeah, that's about it for today's video. This should have helped, especially if you're on Windows 10, but it does work with Xbox and Pocket Edition as well earlier on in the video. So yeah, now you can play some lovely Hive without getting lagged. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.